Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a completely new kind of video for me. I'm actually planning on making kind of a series around this. If it picks off, if you guys like it, I will continue doing it, but if not, well, we'll kind of see how it goes. I've got a few planned as of right now. So basically my whole idea was that a lot of times that when new collections release or, recently MAC has been doing their spotlight on lip products, they will either put up videos, like professional makeup artists will either put up videos of a tutorial using their products, showing you how to get the same look, or in MAC's case, they do like a step-by-step of how to get a certain lip look. And a lot of times, I kind of wonder, like, are those things that I could actually pull off myself and it would look the same? Or if I did it, would it look like a disaster? So today I am going to do that. About a month or so, maybe 2 months ago, I picked up the Natasha Denona, I don't want to call it a glow kit because I know Anastasia Beverly Hills has her glow kit, so it's not that, but it's like her glow line of foundations and products and body foundations and sort of things like that. I picked up everything that I had watched a video showing how she uses all the products to get really, really dewy, glowy, natural looking skin without it looking wet or sweaty. I picked up every single product, almost every single product in that video. And I thought, I wonder if I could do that for myself. So today I'm going to try it. If you want to see the video that I am talking about, I will link it down below in the description bar. It is on YouTube, so you can see it there. You can also see it on her website, which I will link below. I will also list all of the products that I mention during this video that I used to attempt to get that look. We'll see if I'm successful. And I'm going to put in a picture right here of the model who she does the makeup on, whether it comes up full screen or if I just like put it up here, I'm not too sure. We'll see how my editing goes. But I'm going to put that in so you guys can see what I'm going for, and let's get started. So the first thing that she does is she takes her, so everything I'm going to talk about is Natasha Denona. If it isn't, I will specifically name the brand, but other than that, if I don't say, just assume it's Natasha Denona. So this is her Face Glow Primer. And it just comes in a jar, and it is like, I don't know if you guys can see, there we go. It is a cream, but it does have like a thicker consistency. So I'm going to get some of that and put it all over my face. You guys can probably see too, I've got a lot of breakout going on, which is fine. The foundation, they say, is a medium coverage foundation, so we can kind of see what it will do over that breakout. And to be 100% honest, even the model in the video where she shows how to do that makeup has a little bit of a breakout. She's got one almost in the exact same spot I do and another one up on her cheek, so we can kind of see if it'll work for me, being an amateur doing it, not being a professional makeup artist doing it. Okay, so I have primed my face. We will come back to this later when I do the body primer, but we're going to do the face for now. So I've done that. Oh, I've actually got some extra down here, so I will just put it there. So the first thing that she does is she takes her Face Glow Foundation. Now this does have an SPF of 15. I got mine in the shade 20. Having said that, I had to pick this up. Oh, perfect. I do have tissues right here. I had to buy all of mine from Natasha Denona online because the Sephora store in my mall does not carry Natasha Denona. And to be 100% honest, even though the Sephora website has started to pick up some of her products in this line, I don't think that they offer the foundation yet. So I got mine in shade 20, and I wish I had picked up a bit of a darker one, or, gotten 20. In the video, she uses 20 and 30 and mixes them together on the model. I wish I had maybe done that instead, just because I do have a little bit more tan on, so it looks kind of funny. It doesn't match my body, but whatever. So I'm just going to squeeze a couple pumps just into this like dish that I've been using, and then I'm taking her number 19 brush, and this is a flat top foundation brush. Now she does have two. She's got this one, which is the smaller one. I don't know if you guys can see, and there's also a larger one, but like I said, when I saw the video, I wanted to make sure that I had all of the tools that she used, so that if I was going to attempt to recreate the look, I wasn't going to blame it on, oh, I used a different brush, oh, I used a different primer, all of this stuff. So yeah, so I've got some of that there, and let's just kind of see how it goes on. And the reason that she says to use this brush and not her larger foundation brush is because you can see that this one kind of fits in the under eye area a little bit better than maybe a larger one would. Now, my biggest issue with this product is how small it is. Like, this is pretty expensive. It is not cheap by any means. And I would love to say a little goes a long way, but it doesn't. Like, I feel like I've only used this a couple times. It should still have a ton of product. And I'm really struggling to get it out. There we go. I don't know, maybe it just needed to be warmed up or whatever. So I did spread it out a little bit more on the palette this time just so I can pick up a bit more. Let's put it in there. Actually, upon further inspection, this isn't a bad shade for me, but because I do normally put a lot of bronzer on my face, just to match my body, because my body always tans a lot more than my face does, it might not match completely, but that's fine just for today, for the purposes of this video. It is also crazy hot in my room right now. I was gonna try and film with my fan on, but I didn't want there to be a lot of background noise, so I opted to turn it off for you guys, just for your sake, because I already don't have a microphone when I film. I know I need to get one. So for me, I was thinking like, oh, if then I'm all of a sudden, you know, got a fan going in the background, you guys are going to be able to hear me even less. So, yeah. That's where we're at right now. It's really hot. It's like probably 30 outside by the time you add the humidity, and it's like gonna rain for sure. You can feel it, that it's just getting like muggy and sticky, and it's gotta rain. Okay, so medium coverage. It did not cover any. I'm going to do a little bit more because it is buildable. I'm going to do just a touch bit more on my chin where I do need it to be a little bit more heavy coverage, just to see if we can clear up any of that breakage. That's a little bit better, I suppose. What do you guys think? Like, it's obviously the texture of my chin's going to be different because I am broken out there, but at least it's not as like blindingly red as it was originally. So that's that. I don't know. What do you guys think? I can definitely see, because it has light reflecting particles, I can definitely see where at this point, because it's medium, light to medium coverage, it kind of almost just looks like I've put like a MAC strobe cream on. It's just a little bit more reflective and glowy. So the next thing that she does is she takes her Face Glow Cream Shimmer, and it comes in like a stick. It's like a powder, cream to powder shimmer. And I got the one in #1 Light. She takes this and she takes, does she do this before she does the eye light? No. I think she goes in with concealer first, if I'm 100% honest. So I'm going to do concealer and then we'll come back to that. Now, the one thing I will say is when she puts her concealer on, she uses like a old school triangle makeup sponge. I don't have any of those. I didn't buy any for the purposes of this video because I couldn't be bothered. For the one time that I'm going to use them. I will be using my beauty blender, which is dirty AF, but my bad, I haven't washed it lately. So we're going to use the Eye Light Highlighting I don't know why I was going to say contour, but the concealer, and I got in the shade #2. It is one of the ones where you like twist up the bottom and it comes out on a brush. Again, you're not like, I don't know how much product is in the actual barrel, but like it took a really long time to crank this up and get product to actually start coming out. You're probably not getting as much product for how much money it is, which is really annoying, but whatever. So yeah, like it barely is coming out at all. That's really gonna bother me. Might have to go, and I wish I had maybe gotten a lighter shade. You guys can probably see it's quite a bit darker than the foundation was, and it's not a big deal if I'm going to use this with like bronzer and stuff, but with this foundation it's going to make it be a bit dark, but we're going to just keep going. So I'm going to pat it in with my finger first and then kind of like blend it out with my beauty blender. I have pretty bad dark circles under my eyes, and it's doing an okay job of covering them up. Like I said, my shade choice could have probably been a little bit better, but that's fine. There we go. How's that look? Better? Do I look less tired now? Probably not much. I don't like to go super heavy on my concealer, to be honest. I'm actually going to stick a little bit on my nose because I've got breakout there, and I'm going to use it under here even though it's an eye-lighting one. I'm breaking the rules. Already breaking rules. I can't be trusted for anything. I don't like to go really heavy on my under-eye concealer just because I don't want it to look cakey, because it just amplifies how much worse my bags are than people originally might think they are. So I'm going to go light on it. I think it did an okay job. Now we're going to go in with the cream shimmer, and this she takes on her, she's not using a beauty blender, she's using like an ergonomic like makeup sponge, whatever, but it looks exactly like a beauty blender. And she just, this is what causes a lot of the shine and shimmer. And she just puts it all over your upper cheekbones. Do you guys see how much shimmer that is? I hope it's not too bright in my room right now. There we go. Yeah, you guys can definitely see how much glow I just got just from that. And then also like in the middle of your forehead a little bit, in your T-zone, down my nosy, and in the cupid's bow. Did I put enough on? Let's take a look. Oh yeah, I'm shimmery. Shimmery, shimmery, shimmery. Like I said, I hope you guys can kind of see some of the shimmer. I can definitely see it in my camera, how much it's picking up like all right here. So that's that. And then we're going to come in with the Glow All Over Glow Face and Body Shimmer in Powder #1 Light. Again, it looks like that. I really actually like these because you get a huge mirror, and then it's pretty, like this is all metallic. It's getting fingerprints like crazy, but that's fine. That is what that looks like. I will, let's see how it swatches just to show you guys. Like I've used this like without this look, and I love this highlighter. It's super soft, super, super pigmented. And I'm taking for that her number 16. I think this is like her shimmer brush. And it's like, you can see it's angled, but it's very, very like fluffy and not very dense at all. And you kind of just put that over all of the same areas that I just applied all that cream shimmer. And what it'll do is it'll set the cream and then add just a little itty bitty bit more glow. Like that. What do you guys think? Super glowy. I really like it. Like I said, I wish that like, I'm going to see if it changes at all if I like let it focus on other stuff. No. I wish that I had a better camera, which I am working on as we speak, to show you guys a little bit better, but hopefully you guys can see like how that's working out. So the last thing that she does in her video is to take her Body Glow, and again I got it in the shade light, but I wish I had gotten the shade medium, and she takes her number 21 body brush, and this is like a round top brush, and this is what she uses, she says, to do your décolletage, because all of a sudden my face is all dewy and glowy and my chest is matte and it looks kind of a little bit off. So just to even it out, just take a couple pumps in my hand, which is what I'm going to use. You guys can see it there. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then take that brush. And she says this dries immediately. It is sweat proof, transfer proof, touch proof, all of that fun stuff, so that it's not going to transfer to any of my clothes or anything like that. Just work that all in there. That you can definitely see. If you couldn't see that like my face was shinier, I'm just going to turn this light off and see. That makes a little bit of a difference. At least you can kind of see the glow now. But yeah, if you couldn't see it on my face, you can definitely see that my chest got a whole lot more shiny. Unfortunately, mine also gets a little bit red when I do this, as, you know, is kind of expected because I'm like really going at her with the brush. So that is that. So that is the 4-step Natasha Denona Glow. Again, I'm going to put that same picture up before. Did we achieve a similar look? I don't know. I know that she then goes on to complete the look by adding a lip gloss, which I'm not going to do because I'm planning on filming lip videos today, so I don't want to do that. But what I will do is kind of like finish off my eye makeup and do my eyebrows just to kind of complete the whole look. I will show you the eye one just because I am going to be using one of her 5 eyeshadow palette 5s. This one is number 8. It looks like this. I have 2. I have this one, and then I have one that's more blues and greens. And if you've never tried her eyeshadows before, if you're going to get anything here, I would almost urge you to get these because they are fantastic. Mind you, they are almost all have a little bit of shimmer in it, so if you're not into that, maybe think again. But if you like that, they are super pigmented. They blend out very, very well. And I have been able to do a ton of looks with those, and I keep getting compliments. So the first thing I'm going to do, this is the only product that she uses in her video that I don't own, and that is she uses her eye primer. I didn't bother getting it because I have so many eye primers, so I'm just going to use my MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. Can you guys even see that? Probably not. I'm just going to put that all over my lids. If you guys have never tried any of these, you need to, because they have so many different shades, and maybe you guys can see between the one and the other. So this has it and this doesn't. It cancels out so much of the discoloration, any veining that I've got going on up there. I'm pretty lucky. Like, my eyelids aren't super, super veiny, but like everybody's got some. So just do that. And then I'm just going to take my MAC 221 brush. I've already used it with this actual palette, so that's why it's kind of dirty, but it's just like a fluffy, small, tapered brush. And I'm only going to take one color. I'm going to go with this color here, and it is in the color, I think it's Glaze. Smoky Quartz. No, it might be in Golden Beige. I can't tell. The way that the sticker is on the back, like, I can't tell if it's telling me that's that or if that's the same order in the front. But this peachy kind of looking one, I'm just going to take some of that on there. And I'm just going to kind of lightly sweep it up in my crease just to kind of complete the look and give my eye a little bit of a glow as well. Because the whole point of this look is that it's supposed to be super, super natural looking. Do you guys see that? Just really, really lightly, just so that there's something there, because it kind of looks a little goofy without, to be honest. But yeah, it's a really natural color, really shimmery, just to keep going with what I've already got going on the rest of my face. Just do that, and then I am going to do my eyebrows. I use a Brow Sculpt Brow Pencil by MAC in the color Fling, and it's kind of like that triangle-shaped waxy one. I've tried a couple of the MAC ones, and this one seems to be my favorite. I do have like a normal pencil one in the color like Strawberry Blonde, I'm pretty sure. And then I was using, I can't remember the name of them, but like they're not retractable, but the wind-up ones for a while. But I found that they kept snapping on me really, really easily, and these ones I've never had a problem with. I am eventually maybe going to branch out, but eyebrows is one of those things when you've got the color that works for you and you've got the product that works for you, you don't, it's not like eyeshadow where I'm like, oh, I'm going to try all of these different kinds of eyeshadows out, or lipstick where I'm like, ooh, let me try that brand. I think brows is one of those things where once you've got your brow routine down, you don't really waver until you're given a reason to. Like if all of a sudden MAC stopped making my color or they stopped making brow products, then I would obviously have to swap over, but other than that, I don't see a point really. So I'm just going to set it with some clear brow set. Now sometimes if my hair is more freshly dyed, I use a blonde setting one, so it's got a little color to it just because it lightens it a little bit, but right now my hair, I've got some pretty good roots coming in right now, so it's okay if my eyebrows are a little bitty darker. And then I'm going to take my Benefit Roller Lash and just kind of finish off the look by adding a little bit of mascara. Normally I would use this and then use my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara over top, but because, again, I'm going for a super like light and whimsical kind of look, I don't want to, poke myself in the eye. I don't want to overdo the look by like overdoing my lashes too much. Now you guys can probably see I went a little above and a little over with my mascara, but my biggest tip for that, and I've mentioned it before, is when you do that, don't try and rub your mascara off right away when it's still wet. Wait until it dries and then it will just flake off. So I'm going to give that a minute. And I probably will set this too. I'll go grab a setting spray in a minute and set this, but this is the look. Again, I don't know if you guys saw the video. Go look at it. Let me know if I got close or if I'm way off base. I think I'm not too bad. I'm actually also going to add a blush though. And this is another Natasha Denona product. It is her Duo Glow #1 in Elba. And I'm going to take my, I can find it, my MAC, again it's dirty, 130 brush maybe? It's pretty dirty, but that's fine. Just to add a little bit of a blush to the cheek. It is a very, very light, peachy kind of a blush, which is, again, what I'm going for with this look. Now I can see how super glowy I am. So there is that. I'm going to call that done, I think, for sure. Sometimes I like to blend it out a little bit when I go overboard with the blush. Okay, so if you guys like these kind of videos, I promise I'll get better at them. I know I was kind of like going way off tangent. Like I said, I've got a couple MAC ones that I'm planning on doing, showing some of their like how to create this look. I might be filming one today. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, if you guys like this, let me know. And if you guys see, you know, videos by makeup artists or other people that you want to see if I can do them, let me know. Put them down in my comments below. I will go out, I will pick up all the products that they use, and I will give it a shot and try and, you know, recreate that same look, and we'll see how it goes. So thanks very much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up button. Also, if you could subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye!